When Traded All hit the radio, nigga, that shit hit the radio 3 days after we dropped the video, nigga. 72 hours.
Getting the trade.
I know a lot of them niggas is home. How to get home?
A lot of them niggas took please. Most of them niggas.
So then
took
why
please.
only Gunna get the
Blowing my mind, like seeing the reviews and everything. I'm like, cause it's like I ain't never seen a song from the Island dude. Like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never really seen certain shit. Welcome to the Lit Podcast, y'all. It's your boy Dre Fleazy back again. I got my boy Passport in the building. I got my boy Splash in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's good, man?
What's good? What's good?
Good to have y'all boys.
Finally good to make it happen, man.
Let's get it.
Talks for a minute.
Let's get it. Welcome to the show. We appreciate y'all coming. Let's get right into it. Where y'all boys from?
From North Bab.
Okay.
In Wandance.
Okay.
People lived in Wandance, so I was out there every week. But I went to North Bab school.
No doubt.
I'm from CR, man. CR. And let me put my phone on silent, my bad.
No doubt.
And I moved to Lindenhurst like 9th grade, end of 9th grade, 10th grade. So I did 10 to 12 in Lindenhurst, and then all the way up went to CR.
Okay. Y'all lived there y'all whole life? Y'all still live there? Or y'all, what y'all?
Yeah, we still around. We in the
I lived in
area.
Atlanta for a little bit.
How was that? What was that experience like?
It was different. It was slow, way slower than
Slower?
New York. Yeah, that shit was way slow.
How long was you down there for?
It's like 8, 9 years.
Oh, word. What made you go down there?
I finished high school. I moved out there in 10th grade.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What made you go down there?
My family had moved out there. My mother wanted to go. And I had the choice, like if I wanted to stay or if I wanted to go.
Nah, I feel you on that.
I went. Fuck it, something different.
Nah, I feel you. I'm like, Atlanta different though, right? I'm like, you ever go back and visit that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. My mom's still down here. So.
Yeah, I'm like, that shit sound like it's a vibe out there in Atlanta. I'm like, word, y'all, like, nah, that's fire. You been out there before too?
That's a fact.
Nigga, we go out there.
Oh, nah, that's fire.
Like 6 times last year.
Oh, nah, that's fire. That's
To
fire.
the zoo, we did mad shit. We were doing mad shit out there.
What's y'all favorite thing to do when y'all out there?
Business, studio shit, videos.
You ever locked in with any artists out there?
Yeah, like I went to school out there, so I know mad niggas out there. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
niggas out there too. So you know how that shit go, bro.
That's fire. Y'all care to say who y'all know? Care to get into all that?
No, but
I just
know.
no
He
doubt.
like on, but you know. Shout out to my son.
too many to name.
Shout out to my son DJ P for real though. He's from out there. And well, he's from CI, but he be dibbling dabbling out there. He's a Lil Uzi DJ. But I went to high school with him. That's a fact.
That's fire. I see. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What was your childhood like? Like growing up, what was that like?
Normal.
Normal.
I had 5 brothers. I was the youngest. So regular shit, like, I mean, regular struggles anybody had, regular, you know what I mean? Same shit, growing up in the hood.
Yeah.
My shit was basically the same shit. My mom, matter of fact, it was like, so my mom's mom, which is my grandmother, passed away at an early age. So my mom had like custody of her brothers and sisters. So we all like lived together. And then I lived with my brother. My brother was there. So I was the youngest. So we just was like a little tight little family. And that was basically it, you know what I mean? And as time went by and they have been removed out of my life, it makes it weird because like I always had a tight little family, a tight little circle. And now that like they're gone, like my circle is disappearing, you know what I mean? Like my brother's in jail, my aunt died, my uncle died. It's just me, my mom, my uncle now, one of my uncles. So
Yeah,
like, my circle is small as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really fuck with too many niggas. Splash is a addition to my family too, but you know what I mean? Like I don't really fuck with niggas, bro.
I feel you on that. Damn, I feel you on that though. So, what made y'all start getting into music? Like, what made y'all make a transition from like, you know, y'all grew up and
Shout out to my son, Boomy. Really, rap was just like a joke for me at first. My son was really nice, like, and I'm like, fuck it, I want to rap too, nigga. Like, he was nice. We was in school, and that nigga was rapping, and fucking niggas was going crazy, son.
Yeah.
Nigga, we was in like 5th grade, 6th grade. Nigga was a problem. And that just made me want to rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that same year, my son Tony English moved to North Bath from Amityville, like a couple houses down. And he was heavy into the music shit. So, like, we was doing that shit, but like I said, I was joking with it. I wasn't never taking that shit serious.
Right.
And I feel like when I started taking it serious, everybody else stopped.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And it was like, now look, like, we're the only ones left, really, like.
Right.
The nicest niggas out here.
Yeah, I put on the long way. God, I'm let you give your response.
With me, it was just like, I was always like a hooper. You know what I mean? I just hoop. You know what I mean? And I was popular. I was always been popular before social media. Like, I was a popular kid. So my son Polo, shout out to Polo. Shout out to my guy Polo.
Shout out Polo his.
You know, that's my childhood friend. And he just hit me up one day. He was like, yo, we should start rapping. And I was just like, I bet. And that nigga already had like 2 songs recorded. He was just waiting to see my answer. Like,
yeah.
As soon as I say, yeah, let's do it. Boom, he let me hear these 2 songs he did. I'm like, oh shit, this shit's all right.
Right.
And we started rapping like that. And then like, you know, the rap scene now is like, it's more welcoming. The energy is different. So being a little kid trying to rap, it was like, niggas just tried to shit on me, bro. Like, right out the gate, niggas just try to stop my candle before I could even light the shit.
Yeah.
And that made me into a monster, bro. That made me like, man, fuck these niggas. These niggas, it gave me that mentality from the jump. Like, I want to be better than all these niggas. And within a year and a half, I was better than all them niggas.
So you feel like you always had like a chip on your shoulder. You always had something to prove.
Because as a kid, bro, as a little kid, I'm looking up to niggas. Like, yo, what's good at rap? Like, niggas was like, fuck you, nigga. You dirt, nigga.
Yeah, right.
I was like, what? And instead of like cowering away, nigga, I'm like, man, fuck y'all niggas. I'm gonna show these niggas, like, Polo. I'm gonna show these niggas. These niggas can't fuck with me, bro. And then I feel like it was within that year and a half, 2 years, I was the top name in my school, bro.
Yeah, talk about it. Yeah.
That fast, bro.
Right.
I promise you, I swear to God, that fast.
Nah, that's dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. I'm like, did you ever do any like talent shows in school, like anything like that? Like
talent shows. Fucking, I was what?
Nigga, they was touring.
I was doing bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was almost
talk
like
about
the
it,
only
though.
rapper.
Yeah.
I was like almost
touring,
the only
nigga.
kid rapper, bro. Like, I had it unlocked like that. Like, niggas wasn't going to. I was doing Sweet 16s every fucking week, bro.
Yeah. Talk about it. I'm like, what was those experiences like as a child? Like,
basically, that's when I realized, like, maybe I started making money. That's when I realized, like, maybe I should take this shit serious. Because I was getting money to do the Sweet 16s. And I felt like I was always a nigga that was, like, bringing niggas with me and da-da-da. Niggas didn't appreciate the shit. Like, you know, I was in a group. You know what I mean? So I just felt like niggas didn't appreciate the blessing, like, of me adding them to the situation.
Yeah, right.
And they forgot that I'm the one that added them to the situation. So then when we all split and shit, niggas that couldn't stand on their own, you feel me? So I'm still here, you know what I mean? I don't know. So that's why when you see niggas diss me and niggas talk shit, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on the internet. I like to rap, bro. We rap. Well, let's rap. Yeah. I always had that, like, from then, like, that has been installed in me. Like, let's rap, niggas. Like,
so how do you feel when people take shots at you on the internet and whatnot? Like, you know what I mean? Like, try to troll you or even you, Splash. Like, how you feel if you ever get that?
I think. How
do you feel? Like, any negative comments or any negative hate from the internet? How do you guys feel about that?
I think it's like hilarious to me, bro, because I feel like Long Island, as big as Long Island is, I think Long Island is small. Like, I feel like everybody that's good, that I really think that is good, they fuck with me for real. Like, so any nigga that's not, niggas don't be good enough to want to battle me. That's how I feel. Because I feel like all the good niggas respect my shit enough, they would never do that.
Right.
And even if if it's good, I'm going to respond. If it's getting traction, I'm going to respond. Like, if niggas don't send me the shit, I'm not responding, bro.
Yeah, right.
I feel like primarily you want to react, but you got to sit back and think, like, why would a nigga shoot at you?
Exactly, though. Why would he take shots at you?
What would a nigga, you can't take shots at a nigga that's behind you. You shooting at the niggas ahead of you. So I must be ahead of you if you shooting at me.
Nah, exactly. That's when you put it that way.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, though. That's real shit, though.
I'm shooting back.
That's real shit, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Shoot back too. You shoot back.
If it's hot, I'm a fan too. I'm like, niggas be afraid to be like, yo, that I'm a fan. I like I like the rap form. I like the art form. I like music. So if I feel that it's worthy of a response, I'm gonna respond. I don't give a fuck if you in 5th grade.
But what if it's like a negative comment though? Like somebody's like writing a negative comment. Somebody's like trolling you all day. Like somebody's taking shots at you all day. You ignore it, or you like give that energy. That's what I'm saying.
It depends on who it is, man.
You can't give that shit energy, bro. If that, and you
I Drake niggas too, yeah.
You only got but so much energy. You know what I'm saying? So if you taking energy and giving it to that, then that energy is coming from somewhere else. Mm-hmm. You could be putting that energy towards something else, something that's gonna bring you a bag. Like that's what I be focused on, the bag. Like that shit don't bring no money. Like I ain't.
Real
we
shit,
get
though.
to that shit after we get to the money. Like I got a son. Feel me? Like that nigga about to go to high school. Like I need the bag. Like I need the bag. Word. Like fuck everything else, nigga. Fuck all that other shit. Like that shit don't pay the bills.
How you feel about it?
I'm responding. Yo, if it's rap,
and
involved,
when you say it depends on who it is, what do you mean by that? Like you depends on who it is.
Like if it's gonna benefit me.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
What I mean?
I see what you're saying. Okay. Like yeah, like
if pull a little weed out the grass, nobody really gonna notice. If you fucking chop down a tree, niggas gonna notice that tree falling. I'm into the sport, bro. I'm not really into the politics. If a nigga diss me and it's good, I might respond. If a nigga diss me and it's a notable name and it's good, I'm responding. Probably within that same day. Like I cook these shits up like ramen noodles.
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, like that
talk about it.
You know?
Yo, what's your thought process, bro? Nah, I gotta. Yo, he going crazy, bro.
Yo, I go to the studio. I go to the studio.
Yo.
Splash. He do the same thing. Splash have nothing. I do the first, second shit. Yo, you want to get on this? This nigga already got 8, 9 bars. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Damn, this nigga.
What's your thought process when making a song? Like for real though, what's your thought process when you making a song? Like, do you have to, like, if you making a trap song, right? Like, say if you making a trap song or if you making a love song, do you have to be in the love mode to make that song? Or do you have to be in the trap mode to make that song? Or can you just make a song in any mode?
Yo, I feel like I could do anything. I feel like, but
you could do anything.
Honestly, I feel like I don't go into making music with the expectation of anything. Like we talk about this shit all the time. Like you ain't know what the fuck you was gonna do, right? Like. So it just depends. With me, it just depends on my mood, bro. Like I could tell you my song process. Like I'll be looking for a beat. Most of the time I make a song, bro, I usually just be driving by myself, bro. And I'm just looking for beats, listening to beats. Boom, I make a hook, fuck around and voice note it in my phone so I can remember the flow. And then I'll just write the hook probably when I get to my crib or whenever, bro, at work, whenever I could, bro. But most of the time when I get to the studio, that shit is damn near done or halfway done.
Nah, that's real. What about you, Splash?
Like,
what's your thought process of making a song?
I feel like before I used to just go in the studio and do anything. I feel like now more so, like, I think beyond the record. I mean, I'm thinking performance, I'm thinking video, I'm thinking, because it's been so many times that, like, I made records and they was good records, but it was just, like, nothing I could do with it. Right. You know, essentially, like, what we was talking about or, like, depiction, you know, image-wise, like, for video or, like, performance, like, you know, so it's like I started thinking about those things more so in the beginning than just cooking up a record or making a record. Like, it's easy to just go in the studio and make a record. Yeah. That's easy, but, like, now the steps after that, it makes, you know what I mean? Because we invest in, it's an investment. Like, I'm coming to the studio and making a song, it's an investment. Like, we gotta be on the net, on the video is coming with it. You know what I mean? If it's a single, the video is coming with it. Performances is coming with it. Those shit is coming with it. Like, before, I was just thinking about records, and when it came to performing, these wasn't performance records. These were maybe album cuts or you know what I mean? Like, not the main single from the album. So it was like you didn't think about performance. You just thought about making a record, and you know what I mean? So when it came to the performance, that shit needed work. Right. So now, you know, going through that make you think about those shits from jump. Like, all right, bet, like, this is gonna be a single off that album, and this is performance ready, this is radio, you know what I mean? Like, you think about that shit a little bit more differently. Once you get past that first stage, that first making a record, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody wants to make a hit record. Like, once you made a hit record, like, and when I say hit record, I mean, like, I feel like it's a hit. Like,
right.
Then you could get past the whole studio thing. Like, you know, some niggas spend so much time in the studio trying to make a record that their whole budget goes towards the studio. And now once they got the record, they don't got no budget to do nothing else. Because it took them 10 sessions to get it, you know what I mean?
That's tough.
Then you got niggas that go in the studio and make a record and make it the first studio session.
Exactly.
And then they put the budget behind the video, and then now the follow-up, you got to go in the studio and make another record, and they can't. Because they can't match that first energy from that first, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is tricky. It ain't just, so you got to think about shit more in depth than just going to the studio and making a record. Like,
do you have those worries though? Like, if you get a hit, you got to come back with another hit, like, or you don't chase the hit, you just make songs?
I did before, but I feel like that altered the music that I made. You know what I'm saying? Once you stop focusing on trying to make a hit, I feel like it comes easier.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like focusing on other shit, people that complement a record, or, like, you know, sounds that complement each other.
Right.
Instead of just doing features with anybody, or, like, bringing niggas to do records that's within their niche, like shit that they like to do. So it's a different confidence level when you make the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that matters. Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. What's your take on that?
What's the question again?
Like, on, like,
do I be chasing hits and shit?
Yeah, and like hits, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Honestly, bro, I feel like my sound alone is like in that lane, like, and with the music shit, it's like, how could I put it? It's like,
I see what you're saying.
It's like a nigga that just started a job, and then it's like a nigga that been at the job for 15 years. You know what I mean? Like, he got more. Like, I'm like one of those niggas that been at the job for like 15 years. So I feel like no matter what I do, I have like a certain amount of people that's gonna fuck with me regardless. Like, so I never really have to like chase a hit, or like, I just be making music, bro. And I feel like I have a lot, like a good enough catalog, like, I have enough songs. But I'll give you an example where, like, I did a song and it went like semi-viral, right? Mm-hmm. And I never understood like how niggas can't make another song. Like, I never understood that. But I felt that pressure when my song was blowing up and I was performing it everywhere, and I go on live and everybody's commenting the song.
What song was that?
It was called Every Day.
Every Day, okay. Yeah. I heard that song, okay.
That shit probably did like 350.
That's a good song.
1,000.
That's a good song. I know what you're saying.
Niggas commenting on my shit. I want to hear it before it blows up. Like, everywhere I go, people want to perform it. They playing it on the radio, shit like that. And I felt that pressure of making another song, and it was like I was like almost mimicking that song. Like, I was listening to that song, trying to figure out what I did subconsciously. Like, people wouldn't know that, but I feel like one thing about me when I go to the studio, it's rarely I ever do one song. So when I did that song, I did like 6 songs that day. So I had like other songs that were like in that lane that matched that energy from the same exact day. Mm-hmm. But I felt like if I didn't have those, I would have been fucked up. Like, I never have writer's block. I had writer's block, bro. Like, during that time, like during the latest time of my fucking career, I had writer's block and shit. I couldn't write no music because I was so focused on like trying to surpass and imitate and make something similar to that record. Yeah, it fucked me up.
Wow, and that's some shit.
Like, I'm one of the nicest niggas walking.
Nah, that's some shit. That's real shit though. That's some shit. That's real shit.
Like,
yeah,
that's a fact, bro.
That's real shit to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you overcome that though?
Nigga, I had songs already because I did 6 songs that same day.
So it's like
I just put out another song and then put out another song.
Yeah, you just kept going with your craft.
It took me a minute to like actually get into the studio and get back in my shit. It took me like 6 months, bro. I had writer's block, bro. I couldn't. And I kept comparing them to the other shit. Like, this shit is not on this level. Like, I felt the pressure, so I know how niggas be one hit wonders, bro. I could see it.
That's crazy. I see what you're saying. y'all feel like y'all need any inspiration from music? Like you said you don't smoke it or whatnot, but do y'all need drugs, like females, like alcohol? Like y'all need any type of inspiration?
Disrespect, nigga. The way niggas try to look over the shit. I take everything personal, bro. Everything personal. For me, I take everything personal, bro. You feel me? So them same niggas that fucking try to shit on me when I was younger, they be trying to reach out to me all the time.
So that's inspiration, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I use everything as inspiration, bro.
Okay, that's real. That's real.
Underdog, man. Because I, you know, me personally, I feel like I've been an underdog for a while, and I shouldn't have been.
Right.
But I feel like, I mean, partially it was me. I wasn't really doing enough, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, quality over quantity. Like, I've been rapping like this forever. Like, this ain't some shit that just happened last week. Like, why now? Why now is it any different than then?
Exactly. Real shit.
You know what I mean? So just being the underdog is motivation. Like, niggas counting me out. Like, I love that shit.
So you use that as your inspiration?
Absolutely.
Okay. So when you making a song, you use
what switched up. Like, that's my, like, revenge is like success. That's success of just making it and shitting on niggas that switched up on you.
That could have been here, right?
Nothing could. There's no other feeling that could top that.
Yo, when did you guys meet?
Maybe like 6-7 years ago. Yeah. We did a record. We did Going Up. I hit him up, asked him to come jump on the record. We did the record. And, you know, from then, it was just like, oh, yo, what's good? I'm doing this. I'm dropping this. Yeah, pop out. I mean, and I was popping out. We was linking, studio. We did a couple other records. He hit me and jump on this record, Beverly. And from there,
that's crazy.
It was over. Then, you know what I mean? We was on some talking everyday shit. Yo, whatever. Then it was to a point where it's like, damn, like we really like the two hottest niggas out here. Like, never no funny weird shit, never no goofy shit. You know what I mean? Niggas had disagreements, niggas had shit we ain't see eye to eye on. That shit never made it to the internet. Never no funny shit, you know what I mean? Like,
that's real.
That's how it go. Like,
nah, that's a fact. And you know, we was cool for a little minute, but like, yo, these rap niggas, it's weird, bro. Like, just the whole rap industry, right? I always been good at making music.
Right.
But I never been good at the rap game. Like, at the end of the day, it's a game, bro. This shit is a game, bro.
Yeah, right. I see what you're saying.
Niggas I can tell you, bro, niggas will sit back, you know, fuck that nigga, that nigga dirt, that nigga drop a tape, that nigga will literally jump in that nigga DM because he can't comment on his page because he done told everybody nigga was trash. Nigga DM the nigga like, yo, that shit high, fire, let's work. Niggas that do a song with the nigga, yeah, that nigga Splash reached out to me, about to do a record with that nigga. I don't really fuck with that nigga, but he hot right now, why not? Like, after you done told everybody he trash, like, I never been like that. It's like, if I don't fuck with the nigga, I don't fuck with the nigga. If I think the nigga's cool, y'all show the nigga love. Yeah. Nigga get hot, cool, let that nigga get hot. I'm not chasing a nigga to do a feature with but that's what the shit you gotta do in this shit. Yeah. And I never did that, bro. I feel like that hindered, like, my career, like, trying to be just authentic to myself. You gotta play the game, bro. That's what a lot of people don't understand.
But I feel like that also makes it, like,
bro, you have to, bro.
More worth it in the end, you know what I'm saying? When you do make it and you don't gotta do no sucker shit and you don't gotta dick ride a nigga and you don't gotta ride a nigga wave and you don't gotta do none of that shit. Like, when you do genuinely make it and you make it organically, nigga, that shit makes it feel 1,000 times better.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because we did it against the grain and we did it our way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we did it with the gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Traded All hit the radio, nigga, that shit hit the radio 3 days after we dropped the video, nigga. 72 hours,
get in the
nigga.
Traded All. Chill. That's not right. Chill, bro.
You that shit hit the radio 3 days
gonna
later,
get in the Traded All, bro. Chill, bro. That's coming up,
it
bro.
It feel better when you do it and you don't gotta do no
that is fire,
shit.
though.
You don't gotta cut nobody's throat. You don't gotta do no funny shit.
You saying it's just a longer process that way?
Of course it is.
Yeah,
but it's worth it.
Exactly.
Like, I see niggas way I feel.
Cause you skip the line.
Who am I to say I'm better than them? But I see niggas that I feel aren't as good as me elevate real fast by doing that, or or become friends with niggas that's lit and then go with them or shit like that. Get opportunities from playing the game, bro. And I never played the game, bro. Every opportunity I got, everything I've done, it was just me being me and fucking with niggas that I thought was good. Right, I never fucked with a nigga because of the clout he had or just because I thought he was good, bro, or he had potential. There's so many niggas that hit me up trying to work that are lit as fuck that, and I never really even like. I feel like, cause you know what I mean? I believe in my talent. I never banked on anybody else's talent to get me where I need to go.
Who's the artist that you did do songs with in the island?
Honestly, I did songs with everybody in this bitch. Splash.
I feel like you got a track record of like a lot of people.
Hush, Showtime, Dre, anybody you can name, bro. Anybody you can name that rap, I feel like I did it. Maui, fucking Kels, Guapo. Free my son Kels, my son.
Free Kels.
I did songs. I feel like I did songs for everybody, bro. Honestly, bro.
What about you, Splash? Who you did songs with?
Same shit, bro. Whoever ready to work and take this shit serious.
So y'all don't turn people down if a Long Island artist comes to you and he like, if it's an upcoming artist from Long Island, because he may watch this or whatnot, he'd be like, yo, yeah, I wanted to do a song with Passport. I wanted to do a song with Splash. Like, they could just go on your DMs and just reach out to you.
Shit different now.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so what's the qualifications for artists to do a song with you?
It's a number now. Like, that shit come with a number now. Like, I feel like niggas invested way more than enough money into ourselves. And we got to a point where it could be lucrative in how you do it. You know what I mean? Like, a nigga ain't gonna give it to you, but it could be lucrative if you do it right. So, like, you gotta come correct. Don't get it fucked up. Like, we ain't on no skyrocketing niggas, you know what I'm saying? But niggas gotta pay, like.
I see what you're saying. Okay, we'll get into all that.
Gangsta, if I fuck with the record, I'm doing the record, bro. I'm just not paying for no studio time, but
that's a form of payment.
Oh, you go off if you fuck with the record, though.
Yeah.
That's
a form of payment, though. Yeah, we gonna have to work it out, but I'll do a record with anybody. Or unless I don't fuck with you.
Then you gotta pay double.
Niggas can't even pay.
You'll work with them if you don't mess with them.
Double.
You just gotta pay double. Good to know. Good to know.
This nigga funny.
Good to know. That's why I'm like, yo, tap in. I know there's some people that want to tap in. Word. Boom. So I'm like, you collab with any artist, boom. I'm like, when did y'all link up with Trill Ty and I'm like, how'd y'all do that? Like, cause he's not from out here, right?
I shot a video with Meet the Connect. We did Drill Don't Kill. Shout out to Black O. Shout out to my son Pootie. We shot Drill Don't Kill. And shout out to my son Lambo. Lambo came and shot it. And he shoot for Meet the Connect or whatever.
Fire.
So I was waiting on them to drop the snippet for the video, and I was on his page looking, and I seen Ty had just dropped a record called Scary, and that shit was tough, super tough. Yeah. And that's crazy. Because you can't, in this industry, like, it's hard to show niggas love.
Shout out Trill Ty. We've been showing you love from the beginning. We've been showing you love from the beginning.
It's hard to show niggas love in this shit, though. You'll be to show the nigga love, and then in 2 weeks, a nigga be ready to dish you, screenshot the message that you sent them showing them
shit
love.
Shit is weird now,
post
bro.
that shit like you a groupie or some weird shit.
Shit is weird now.
It's hard to show niggas love. So I didn't even want to hit the nigga at first. I'm like, man, this little light-skinned nigga probably bougie as hell. I'm not fucking with this nigga, man. But that record was so fire, son. That record was fire. I swear to God.
Even the video.
I had niggas in the hood playing that shit. And I didn't even know who this nigga was yet. I had never had a conversation with him. That record.
I know how it go.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Hit the nigga up. I'm like, yo, what up? That shit fire. Let's lock in. He like, all right, say no more.
Right.
So I'm trying to think, what was the first record we did?
Fucking, we went to the studio in Brooklyn. He told me, yo, I'm about to do a record with that nigga, I bet I'm pull up. Whatever. I got there. We got there. I don't know if we came together, whatever. And nigga was there. They doing some shit. Nigga like, yo, jump on the record. I jumped on the record. And that was it. Heart of the City. He like, yo, this shit crazy. I'm putting it on my tape. Niggas been locked in ever since. Just like
what?
That.
So I'm like, how y'all niggas do that trade it all shit? I'm like, yo, which I had to clear a sample for that? Or like, how that work? Because I'm like, how that work? Y'all niggas do some weird shit.
Funny,
like, y'all don't, because I'm like, bro, what type of shit is that, bro? How y'all get that sample and all that? I'm like, what type of shit y'all on?
That shit is remade.
Nah, that shit hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Made it ain't sample.
I did that shit. Yeah, I did that shit
Yo,
good.
funny.
I ain't gonna lie. I did that shit good.
I hit Ty up.
lie.
He fuck with Kai. I'm like, yo, hit Kai, see how much you want. Let's put it together.
Yeah.
Put that shit together. At this time, I had maybe 4 or 5 joints with Legacy. We was working on a tape or whatever, and them niggas was just fucking with me heavy, hitting me every time they went out. So I hit them. I'm like, yo, I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Pop out. So they popped out or whatever, and we was all there, nigga. The beat was playing. We was just sitting in the studio. The beat was playing. I went first. Legacy was like, I don't even think Legacy had went. I think I had put my verse down first. Ty had put his verse down. Then Passport was writing his shit. And then Kai and Legacy did they shit
Kai didn't
last.
even come yet. Kai was late.
Yeah, we had already cooked that shit up. Kai came. He jumped them. That nigga came, boy, and jumped in that studio, boy, like a unicorn or something, my nigga.
Nah, I know what you're saying because he had that touch. I know what you're saying.
Nigga, then Legacy jumped on that shit.
Just made it work.
It's history, nigga.
It's a fact.
Word. How y'all felt? This is your first time? This is your first time? Not your first time being on the radio. This is your first time? Not your first. So how did y'all feel y'all first time being on the radio?
They played Bitch I'm From New York on the radio probably like 2 days before that.
That's a fact.
Bro. You got catalog, bro. We're gonna get into that too. You wild now, bro.
They played Knock Knock before it came
Oh,
out.
bro.
And I told him that shit too. He was in the studio. He was cooking that shit. And I said, that one right there is going to hit the radio.
Yeah.
Radio.
Boy, a week later, boy.
All this shit is organic too?
Organic. No dick riding, no cash apping, no Zelle, no Venmo.
I tell you, look.
Straight being genuine.
I drop a gem for niggas too. I drop because niggas don't really put niggas. I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't gatekeep. So Drewski got this shit where he reviews songs every fucking Monday. So I ain't gonna say the nigga name, but I seen somebody doing it. So I'm like, yo, how the fuck this nigga? I asked him, he wouldn't tell me. This is a fact. I asked the nigga. This is why I'm giving the gem, because I asked the nigga, yo, how you do that? Nigga act like he didn't know what I was talking about. So I figured it out. And I went in there. I swear to my mother. I sent them a record. I just finished 0042. I never forget it. I sent them Say Goodbye. That's the first song I sent. They played it on the radio the next week. They played it, and I left. I left through the chat. I left the room. Niggas is blowing my DMs up like, yo, Drewski said send him the clean version. Send him the clean version. And then that's how I kept going. I kept going there, dropping them shit. And the same nigga that was doing it was in there. He was tight because I was the best nigga in the chat. That's simple. I swear to God. Best nigga in there. He was mad. Then they invited me to the studio. I brung Splash. That's how I made the introduction with them. We did a freestyle interview up there. And Drewski been fucking with niggas since. Then Polo went up there. I went with Polo, the Drewski shit. And then, when he pop out the spots, whenever he pop out in Long Island, I try to pop out. And when Traded All first dropped, they played it on the shit. That same shit. They played it. So then I guess when it released, that niggas remembered it. Oh shit. Da, da, da. He just spun right along. We didn't really speak to the nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga spoke, yo, you could play the da 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 da. Oh, I already got that record. This is gonna be the first joint on
that
the
shit
radio.
been on there every week ever since.
Nah, yeah. Trust me. I know how I go. I've been hearing it. That's what I'm like. I know how it go.
Drewski, the New Movement Live, bro.
That Traded All shit is kind of blowing my mind. How, like, seeing the reviews and everything. I'm like, because it's like I ain't never seen a song from the Island dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really seen certain shit.
Because
that's though.
Out of the 3 that we was prepping for the release,
that was the worst one, right?
We felt that was the weakest one.
That's how it go though. Like, that's from what I hear from the stories from all the people that make it. That's how it goes.
Honestly,
like, fuck it, we gonna let this
like I always tell him, we only say that because it's the oldest. Because when we was in the studio and we did that shit,
that shit was
I know you remember that. That shit was crazy.
Like, it was just crazy.
Yeah. We're kind of tired of it. That's why we feel like that. But I remember being in the moment. That shit was fire. Like,
I'm like, that shit getting bigger and bigger by the day. That shit, y'all getting tired of it. Y'all gonna have to perform that. That shit go global. Y'all gonna have to perform that shit crazy. Still, y'all gonna have to perform that shit crazy. That's why I'm like, y'all crazy.
My main goal.
That's why I'm like, what?
Summer Jam next year.
Word. That's one of them ones. That's why I'm like,
we need that at Summer Jam next year. I'm putting that in the air now. Like, we need that. Bitch, I'm from New York. We need that.
I'm about to say, then the bitch I'm from New York. How you? That's like a Scarlett type joint.
We need that.
Like,
I'm about to do the challenge, the open verse challenge. We about to really open it up with that one.
See what you're saying. Sporty, what bag was you in when you made Double O Sporty? Because that whole tape, I ain't gonna lie, from beginning to end, I'm like, I got from beginning to end, no, I ain't gonna cap.
Which picture? Because you got which artwork you talking about? Because I got a couple.
I'm talking about the one where you sitting on the V, where it's like you sitting on the V. I think the doors is, I don't know how to. I can't explain the picture, bro.
It's blue.
You in the cartoon though, I think.
You talking about the blue one?
The one with the Aston. Downfall.
I don't know which one he talking.
Either that one or was it a jet? It wasn't a plane.
Nah, he talking about the silver Aston.
Like it had to be the Aston.
The silver one?
Yeah.
It had to be.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I got it on my phone. I got it on my phone.
Which one you talking about? This one?
Mm-hmm.
The blue one right here? Oh, that was Pandemic.
Mm-hmm. What bag was you on in that one? Pandemic bag?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is the realest shit ever, right? Mm-hmm. So, Pandemic, you know, niggas say got nothing to do. Niggas talk all day, talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
So niggas was doing verses. On this is the facts. This is how I came up with that tape. Niggas was doing verses, right? So I was
the versus battle. Okay.
So I was doing those. I was working on the tape during it. So I had all these shits low key. I had them already cooked, but I didn't want to drop them all on the verses and fucking expose my tape. You feel me? So
yeah,
I ain't even drop none for real. But everybody was scared to go against Chow. I remember. Everybody. I'm lying.
Niggas scared of going to Charlie?
Yeah, this is before he was lit. It was like,
oh shit.
So they was like, yo, we gotta get passport to go against Chow. He the only one that could go up against Chow.
Oh shit.
So then me and Chow did the verses. It was Polo and Huss, me and Chow and FK Mar and Boya. And then like right after that, I had like momentum, so I was gonna drop my tape. I already had the tape, but I had the momentum from it. So I'm like, let me drop my tape. Ain't shit else to do for real. Everybody inside. I remember going to, because I used to record in New Jersey at this time. I remember going through Manhattan and it looked like I Am Legend, nigga.
That was when it snowed?
No, I'm talking about when they was boarding shit up.
I know, but remember on the way back it snowed, right?
I don't remember it snowing, but it was just empty, like Times Square.
Mm-hmm. Zombie land.
Empty, bro.
I know what you talking about. That's what I'm like.
So I had the momentum from the verses and I just dropped the shit. And that shit, I can't even tell you what bag I was in when I did that shit. But
I'll be curious to know who's both of y'all favorite artists. Like who's your favorite artist?
It's tough now.
Or growing up at least, it did die.
Growing up, Banks, Jada, Fab, Wayne.
So you had a different. So I'm actually. So what's your top five? What's your top five rappers?
That's tough.
Top 5 rappers. I asked you top 5 rappers then and top 5 rappers, I guess now, because then is a little different than now, because you would say Banks, Wayne, then it's Blow Baby, and then I know how it goes. So it's like
Meek. He said Meek.
Meek on which one? On the old one or this current one?
The old one.
All right, go ahead.
That was my 5. Jada, Fab, Banks, Meek, and Wayne.
50. I like 50. I was a big 50 nigga.
That's a clean 5.
50.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even give you like 50. You talking about Den?
Mm-hmm.
50. I like Nas. I like DMX. I like Method Man and Wayne. That's the type of niggas.
That's who you listen to growing up.
Yeah.
So who y'all 5 right now? You get in the car. Who's the 5 people that you listen to?
I don't listen to music like that, bro. I listen to my shit.
Only
my
tape
listen
I
to your
listen
shit?
to is
I
Gunna.
respect that.
That's the only tape
Gunna?
I listen to is Gunna, bro. I swear. I don't really listen to niggas either, bro. Like, I feel like I don't really listen to niggas, bro.
That's real. All right. That's solid.
Let me see. Where my phone at?
Word?
I gotta
Niggas just listen to themselves? That ass?
Yo,
Y'all just listen to yourself, that ass? I'm like, no way.
I only listen to Gunna shit, bro.
Oh, bro.
There's some music I got on my shit.
Gunna. Yo, this nigga sick.
Look, what is it?
Splash, right?
Nah, splash. Oh yeah, me, Don Vet,
Nigga, that's look.
featuring Splash. Yo, this nigga sick. Polo, I got Polo shit in here. When he did this shit with so against Sos, I got fucking Gunna.
Oh, y'all be listening to people from the island, though? That's real. That's real. Do y'all listen to people from the island? Because you just dated somebody from
Keno
the island.
Piff.
You dated some people from the island, too. That's what y'all listen to people from the island.
FK Mar. Yeah, I listen to him.
That's real.
Young IDK, Hard Body, Skilla Baby. I listen to Skilla Baby. I like Skilla Baby.
Skilla Baby hard.
Yeah.
Skilla Baby tough.
But like really, I don't really only be bumping that Gunna shit for real right now.
So you don't look at him different, or you don't.
I feel like everybody in that case took a plea. I feel like he just why does he get so much slack?
See what you're saying?
Everybody took a plea, from my knowledge. I ain't really researched the case and shit, but like I know a lot of them niggas is home. How to get home?
A lot of them niggas took pleas. Most of them niggas.
So then
took
why
pleas.
only Gunna get the?
Gunna's the
like,
bigger artist.
I feel like you can't. If we all got locked up and we all took pleas, how is that snitching? I feel like only if only one nigga take the plea, everybody don't take a plea, that's telling. Everybody committed and agreed to take the plea. So that's from my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I like Gunna music. I don't know him as a person.
I feel like you don't let the music deteriorate you from the person, from the person, yeah.
I don't know Gunna, bro. All I know is that, bro. Look, now, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know Gunna.
Man,
how you feel about it, Splash?
It's a million niggas running around the hood right now jacking rats that they know personally.
Right.
That they know ratted. Talking about niggas listening to music. You feel me? Niggas listen to Luther Vandross they whole life and that nigga gay, bro. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? Like,
it's coming from two artists in Long Island, man.
Yo,
I don't know Gunna personally.
Luther is gay.
I don't know Gunna personally, you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
real shit though.
Luther's gay?
You ain't know that?
Yo, she on bullshit right now. Nah, he on bullshit right now. I don't know, cause I ain't know Luther was gay. He on bullshit right now. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on right now.
Like I said,
I may not know the facts on that one, but like, yo,
now when you do your research and you realize that nigga single is about a man, bro. And niggas been singing that shit with him for 40 years.
40 is stupid, yo.
Nah, he's capping, bro.
All right.
40 is extra, bro.
Like I said, man, niggas don't know that nigga personally. It's 1,000 niggas in the hood right now jacking known rats.
Yo, real shit though. Real shit though.
Not no Gunna,
He's
bro.
gay? Who is it?
Luther Vandross.
Shit.
Yo, nah, that's crazy.
Let them Google that shit on the air so niggas could air that out.
Crazy.
But yeah, I'm just a fan of the music, bro. I don't know him personally. And I actually listened to the tape with a pre-notion.
What it say? Talk to me.
I'll listen to the tape.
I don't know about the source, but it says he was gay, although he never came out while he was alive.
Anyway,
Crazy.
I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, crazy.
But I listened to the Gunna tape going into it, not wanting to like it, and I still liked it.
That shit's pain.
That
And
nigga
then I
just
went
sold
back
out.
and listened to
He
every
just sold out a show
Barclays.
in New York.
Nigga, that shit is pain.
How
Fuck
many
that.
niggas
I
you
went
think?
back-
How many niggas you think
Bro, I
right
went
now
back and listened
is
to all
gonna
the
say
niggas
something
that
about
dropped.
niggas
Hold on.
jacking him
I went
and
back
was at
and
that
listened-
concert?
I went back and listened to all the niggas that dropped.
Exactly.
And then I listened to his tape again to make sure I wasn't bugging. And that shit was better than all them shit. I couldn't believe it, bro. And I always liked Gunna. But
I think it's gas. He came home with a chip on his shoulder.
I couldn't believe it. And I like this shit. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Okay. Yo, have y'all ever been through any like darkness, like any like been homeless, been through any rough breakups, like death to the family, like people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what was those experiences like? Like how did that shape you now and the person you are today?
Man,
My hoes love me.
Sporty, his hoes love him. He had a heartbreak.
I know.
Sporty had a heartbreak before. The hoes love him.
I never.
Never had a heartbreak? All right. You just the one breaking hearts.
that shit make you who you are, man. Everybody go through that shit.
Hell no. I don't break hearts either.
Niggas don't talk about it. That shit you don't never get no flowers for.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody go through that shit. Everybody go through their struggles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I ain't never been homeless either.
Never
Man,
homeless, no.
niggas been in a spot without no lights.
Yeah, that's real.
10 niggas sleeping in one room with a kerosene heater.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
If I'm lying, I'm flying, you heard?
That's real.
But like, I mean, niggas don't, that's the shit you don't talk about. You just take that shit to the chin, no homo, and keep it pushing.
You
If it
overcome
don't-
those
if
obstacles.
It don't break you, it make you, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I just wanted to hear y'all take on that. I'm like another one too. I'm like, we're gonna get more into the music, but I'm like, what's your take on mental health and whatnot? Like, yeah, like
that shit is very important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's something that needs to be addressed. People be scared to address certain shit because they feel like it makes them look emotional or looks a certain way, but that shit is important. Like, I mean,
Nah, I agree.
you can't be what you need to be for your family or for your job or for any of that if your mental not right. So
that's real.
I feel like that's definitely important.
I agree with him. Yeah.
Agree. All right. So back to the music a little bit. I'm like, what made y'all cause y'all made a tape, right? What was y'all first tape called together?
No, we never had a tape together.
We just dropped.
Y'all never made a tape together?
Nah, we never did a tape.
Y'all had a tape that was supposed to drop, right?
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't working on something called Splash Brothers? No? My bad?
Oh no, that's me and Flo, Splash Brothers.
Okay, I'm like, I thought I seen something. All right, I read it wrong.
Kobe was in Splash Brothers.
We just been in the talks about doing a tape.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we did joints. We did mad joints that never left the email. Like, respectfully, Beverly was tough. We dropped a couple joints, Splash Pool, Shooter again. We probably did a tape worth of shit.
I'm about to say I got songs worth of tape, right? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But
what would y'all tape be called if y'all had one? You know, y'all not that far into thinking yet.
Figure it out.
yeah,
Figure it out.
But like, honestly, I felt like the reason why me and Splash ain't do a tape, I felt like niggas was like sleeping on my son. Like, this is the facts. I felt like niggas was sleeping on my son. Like, I feel like he had so much that he never didn't show niggas or niggas ain't see that I felt like,
You want them to just prove itself, you said?
yeah, like, bro, you got so much shit you could show these niggas, bro. You don't need to do a tape with me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to do a tape with a nigga, but like, nigga, show these niggas. That nigga dropped his tape. What niggas can say now? Niggas been real quiet. I remember, am I bugging? It's been real quiet since my son dropped.
Yo, if
Niggas
I'm
act like
lying,
they see
Nigga,
that
I
shit.
ain't get an invite.
Niggas act like
live.
they don't see that shit.
I ain't get an invite to a live yet. I ain't see nobody say nothing. Niggas was saying niggas just fell off. Niggas was this. Niggas was that. Niggas, it's been quiet.
I say this to everybody. I say this to my personal friends. Literally, though. When I post certain people on that page, they get a lot of love. Splash, you get a lot of love, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, you get a lot of
Fire.
love.
Shout to the people.
Like,
man.
I say that all the time. I be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you get a
Fire.
lot of love from,
Shout
like,
to the people
younger
that fuck
people,
with me,
older
man.
people. Like, I say it like, word.
I'm
Everybody
nothing
show
without
love.
y'all.
I be like, what the fuck? But it's genuine. I be like,
That's
well, you
'cause
get a
I'm
lot of
humble,
love, too.
man.
Obviously,
Niggas
you gotta,
hit me in
you
my
been doing
DM
this shit
and
for a
have
minute, but it's just like,
conversations
you
with
get a
me
lot
on
of
the
love,
regular.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm humble, bro.
Nah, real
I'm
shit.
not unreachable. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
And we putting out quality work. Like, it ain't like we skipped the line, nigga. We put the work in to
real
get
shit.
here. Just because niggas is realizing now, that's on them. But niggas put that work in.
I feel like.
Shout to everybody who fuck with me, man. I fuck with y'all back.
What y'all got coming next for him?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know when this interview gonna drop, but I was supposed to drop yesterday on niggas.
This dropping ASAP on the ASAP fly tip.
So
ASAP.
soon as that shit hit my email, that shit is hitting the wavelength. So we dropping any day now.
Yeah.
And I just got Bitch I'm From New York video back. So
Yeah. All right, so that's guys. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right.
We're just working, bro. Just trying to.
put on for the city, man. That's
As
it.
y'all should. As
And
y'all
prove
should.
the
Y'all doing
niggas
right
that
thing.
doubted us wrong.
Shout out to everybody in Long Island that make clothes too. He got the Malik Dupree shit on. I got the Long Island.
Fix your mind.
Mike?
Got that. Oh, my shit out. Is it good? It's good. Yeah. Shout out to all the people in Long Island making clothing though. Like he got the
Yeah,
Malik
tap in,
Dupree
tap
shit.
in.
I got the Alpha shit. These
Show
Long
love.
Island brands, man. Like
Show love.
shout out to everybody. I'm like a damn near sponsor at this time. Like this point, just like one of my sponsors.
Niggas is Long Island pro, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I see
anything
that.
Long
I see
Island,
that.
niggas
I
is
see
gonna
that.
jack that shit. Treat
Nah,
this
that's
shit like
fire.
upstate.
We got,
Niggas is upstate,
what's
bro.
the
It don't
basketball
matter if you
event?
Crip, Blood, Latin King, whatever. You come through that shit and you from L.I., niggas from L.I. is gonna fuck with you. And that's how
Yeah.
I'm rocking. They gotta fuck with L.I. So
Yeah, what's the basketball
you got
event?
some clothing, nigga, tap in, huh?
What's the basketball event?
Oh, the celebrity basketball game, November 12th.
November 12th.
Nassau
at-
Coliseum.
We got that coming up too.
Yeah,
Okay.
make sure y'all
Or
go get y'all tickets
Nah, I
on
did
the
hear
Timber and
about
all
that. How y'all get tapped in with that? They just hit y'all up for that? Like on some.
We did the first one. We did the first one at Kennedy Park in Hempstead, and it was a real good turnout. So, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
good. That's good.
Shout out to
with us.
PIB.
Like what y'all
PIB's
doing.
involved.
Trapland,
Shit,
DMV.
Trapland, yeah.
Cake
BME.
Boys Cheese.
Word,
Word.
bro.
No doubt. I see y'all. I see what y'all got going on. Y'all moving, bro. Y'all shaking.
That's what we can
appreciate
do,
y'all,
man.
y'all coming by though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Appreciate
Y'all
you
boys
for having
is,
us, man.
yeah, man. We gonna have
You know
plenty
me-
more to come.
Yeah,
Before I can say, I want to say something though about you, bro.
Go ahead,
Like
go
I
ahead,
felt
go
like
ahead.
it was niggas was just it was a lot of politics going on, bro, and I feel like that's what like held this interview up for so long, and then as I go through my mentions and I go through shit, the same people are not showing the love. Like I feel like when I go through my shit, all I see is Long Island talent sharing my shit. I'm like,
sure.
nigga.
That's a fact.
So you gotta fuck with the niggas that fuck with you, bro, and
That's
like
a fact.
that supersedes everything, bro. Like you really show genuine love to niggas and without asking for any. Every time you say, I'm like, damn, my son, he see everything. The internet, he see the fucking radio. Niggas act
Everything.
like they don't see that shit, bro. And you be showing love, bro. And
Nah, of course, bro.
that's
of course,
why we here,
of course,
bro. Like,
of course, bro. I
we
appreciate y'all.
appreciate
Brother
you,
mother.
bro. That's a fact, bro. Thank you.
And for real, for the culture, y'all doing something important for the culture. Y'all showing these young black kids is another way out. And for that, I'ma always rock with y'all. I'ma always support y'all. I'ma always be behind y'all because
Boomerang, man.
I look at it like in a different point of view. I got a 6-year-old. He just turned 6 2 days ago. I'm like, I got a 6-year-old. Like, I want him to see this type of stuff. I don't want him to see us beefing and all that extra stuff. This is where we going. We going up. We going up. And I appreciate y'all coming. Like, for real. Y'all open the doors for a lot more artists to come, I bet. That's why I'm like, I appreciate it, y'all. And we got plenty more to come.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, tap
No
in.
applause, man.
Until next time, you never know who's gonna come up here messing with me. You never know. All right, y'all.